Test 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. We are back on the last day of the last 3 weekends. We are at Game 12 here at the Wanderers Cricket Ground, Gill Park. Game 12 between the Gold City Bulls and the Reldas Ringers. Gold City Bulls have won the toss and they are batting first. And a big welcome and a good morning, Aaron Locke. How are you, Lockie?
Good morning, Spill. Good morning, everyone.
We got Sam Collingwood to open the bowling from the northern end. Sammy Lowry, the Gold City Bulls captain, will be on strike, the left-hander, with Hayden Searle at the non-striker's end. Collingwood to Lowry, first ball of the game. It is a wide down leg side. This is Game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Once again, a big shout out to our major sponsor, to Jeff and Tash Doyle. Thank you for your generous contribution. Major sponsor, the Mendi Group. We are absolutely appreciative of all your hard work and tireless support, Doyley. Thank you very much. Sam Collingwood charging into Sam Lowry. It's a battle of the Sams, Lockie. And how are you, mate? How's things?
Yeah, good, mate. Should be an exciting day's cricket today with the grand final being played later on this afternoon. These two teams playing for pride for this game. Fortunately, either side can't make the final, so both teams will be out to finish the tournament on a high.
That's right. Third versus fourth, mate. We've also got the other game. We've got two games going at once here this morning. The other game over at West Creek Ground there, Mick Downey Oval. The EV2 Lions are taking on the Wildcats. The Wildcats are batting first there. Lockie, another beautiful day for cricket. It's a big day today. Game 12, the last of the prelim games. We've got a big grand final, 2 p.m. coming to you live via Triple S Sport and the Mendi Tropical Big Bash page. Wildcats take on the EV2 Lions. Excited for this grand final. It's going to be a cracking day of cricket, mate.
Yeah, mate, EV2 Lions being the benchmark of the competition, and the Wildcats coming off a couple of good wins. So it should be a cracking grand final. I think, this morning both teams play each other twice.
Yep.
As we just mentioned, they're playing each other currently. So I wonder if it's just a chance for both teams to maybe mix up their orders and give some guys that necessarily haven't featured too much in the tournament a bit of a run. So that might just be a chance for players to get a bit of time out in the middle and bowlers to have a bowl.
Absolutely, mate. Hayden Searle just glides at the first slip. Jamie Hyde at first slip there for no run. Yeah, it's, like you said, mate, a little bit of match practice for them this morning. Then they'll go to battles this afternoon. Be a cracking game here at Gill Park at the Wanderers Cricket Club.
Yeah, and just having a look at this pitch at the ground we're at, Spill, is a bit crumbly and very firm still, but just starting to get a little bit crumbly on top. So definitely some foot marks at the ends we were having a look at. So I still think it'll be a belter of a wicket to bat on. Maybe see a bit of inconsistent bounce down this bottom end as the batter's facing at the moment. But all in all, outfield's nice and short boundaries.
Know you better with a hat. Through the central missionary position.
Hey, can it be the locky end today?
Wow.
Currently on an 8-ball over. Sammy Collingwood coming into Sammy Lowry. Cracks that one into the covers for a single. Over one complete. Gold City Bulls, none for 5.
Young Henry King will open the bowling from the southern end for the Reldas Ringers. Coming from the southern end. Henry King from the Rovers Cricket Club in Cairns. Enjoying his first season in the Reldas Ringers. In the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Game number 12 here, the last of the prelim games. Battle for third and fourth spot here between the Gold City Bulls and the Reldas Ringers. The Bulls have won the toss and they are batting first.
Yeah, mate, he copped that big knock in the knee yesterday, giving him a bit of trouble. So hopefully he can just put that behind him and steam in here for his side. Try and take a couple of early wickets. King to Lowry. Punches that one to mid-wicket for no run. Nice full length there. So we see mid-off back on the rope. And a deep mid-wicket out on the rope. Only 2 fielders allowed out in this power play. Another full ball into the covers for a single. Hayden Searle on strike. Mid-off drops back. And a deep mid-wicket onto the boundary. Pretty much a ring field for Hayden Searle. King coming in. Oh,
So
bottom edge that through first and through the wicketkeeper first slip. 4 runs.
first boundary of the morning. Yeah, he sort of jammed down hard on it there, didn't he, Lockie?
Yeah, it wasn't a catch. He
No.
definitely jammed down on it, bump ball. But come off like an absolute rocket. Keeper and first slip sort of looking at each other, and yeah, not much of a chance to go for that one. They're pretty wide. Jamie Hight's sort of standing at maybe like a 2.5 slip.
Quite defensive Reldas Ringers, aren't they, with their field setting? Spears it in, hits him on the pads. Henry.
Yeah, maybe the time to mix it up. Yeah, mix up your fields a little bit, Spill. Become a little bit more experimental.
Absolutely, mate. Would love to see that. A little bit more attacking style.
Slashes outside
Nice
off stump there over point for 4.
cracking shot there from Hayden Searle, mate. Using the pace of Henry King there. Absolutely smacking it over top of gully and point. Got a fair piece of it too.
None for 14. 1 legal delivery left in the second over.
It's going to be interesting to see how this pitch plays out this morning, Lockie. I think we might see a little bit of indifferent bounce at times. Like you said, has crumbled up a little bit. Might become too pace later on in the day, maybe.
Yeah, I wonder if the groundsman after the first game in lead up to the grand final might get out there and roll it.
I'd say he probably would, mate.
They don't roll it between games. That one's left alone. No run.
2
None
over.
for 14.
Yep, 2 overs down, Lockie. Gold City Bulls, number 14. They'll be happy with the start so far. This is the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Game number 12. We're in the final day of this competition, season 3. We sincerely thank the Mendi Group for the generous contribution, the major sponsor of the season 3 Mendi Tropical Big Bash. The Gold City Bulls and the Reldas Ringers battling it out in this game, number 12 here this morning.
Collingwood into Lowry. Start of the third over. He just strays down leg side again. Another wide.
Big Sammy Collingwood, been one of the better bowlers. Picked up 3 wickets yesterday. Sammy Collingwood. Bit of rugby league royalty joining us down at the Oval this morning. The legendary Chris Walker. The chant might go out. Walker's on. Sammy Collingwood bowled really well yesterday, Lockie. 3 wickets. He nearly brought the Reldas ringers home. He's got an indifferent action, doesn't he? But he's very, very consistent. Uses his height and seemed well.
Yeah, he seems to be getting a lot more swing today than there was yesterday. But he's definitely been the pick of the opening bowlers for mine through the tournament.
Worthy contender for the team of the tournament, you think, Lockie?
Oh, definitely, mate. As we seen yesterday, the mention of him sort of bowling without too much luck. Shot. Fielding.
Nice shot there by Sammy Lowry. Some good fielding by big Gaurav Patel there for the Reldas Ringers.
Yeah, we mentioned he sort of bowled without a bit of luck throughout the tournament. Then you have a look at how many runs he's gone for, but not many runs. And then yesterday just did a job for his skipper, came in. He ended up with 3 for 15 or something off his 4, so you'd take that any day of the week. Hainsell with a bit of a leading edge there. Try to work that one onto the leg side.
Sammy Collingwood charging in from the northern end here, northern end for the Reldas Ringers. Searle punches it wide off deep mid wicket out there. Picks up another 2, Lockie. Looks like the shackles have been broken a little bit from these two sides. Probably play a little bit more with some more freedom out there, the batsmen.
Yeah, Gold City Bulls making a change at the top of the order too, with Sammy Lowry coming in, opening the batting. Hayden Searles, he's played with great intent throughout the tournament, without a bit of luck also, but yesterday he middled a few and he's looking to do the same again today.
Absolutely, mate. Collingwood to Searle. On the back foot. Punches it to Patel there. They scrape through for another single. At the end of the third over, the Gold City Bulls, none for 19.
Henry King returning for his second over, following to Hayden Searle. Ooh. You see Henry King just bang that one in short, down the leg side. Faint appeal from the bowling side. Umpire brushed him and gave it a wide.
Needs to get back in these good lines and good corridors here, Henry. Top of off stump.
I don't mind that, but dropping the odd one in short, just as a surprise ball to the batter.
Ties up Searle into the body. Go through for a leg by. This is Triple S Sport, bringing you live cricket action. Bringing you live local cricket to you around North Queensland. Thank you to our My Platform partners in My Action Sport. You just click on the YouTube link and follow us free of charge. Lowry punches it wide of gully there. They'll pick up 2 runs. The Gold City Bulls here in this game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Sammy Lowry, 6 not out off 8 balls. Hayden Searle, 12 of 12. Not for 23. Gold City Bulls. Lowry on the back foot. Just sneaking into gully. He's quite deep there. Very defensive this field, as we've spoken about, Lockie. Bulls just picking them off here with 1s and 2s at the moment.
Yeah, you still got to be on your toes out in the field, even though it's sort of a dead rubber, so to speak, for both sides. But yeah, they're just picking off the singles at will here at the moment. So Reldas Ringers want to finish the tournament on a high.
And he's clean bowled. That's very well bowled there from Henry King. He
Yep.
is clean bowled. Hayden Searle, nice and full and straight. And he picks up the early wicket and a big one of the Gold City Bulls.
Yeah, just speared that one in.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Brenton Edwards, as you said, is the new batsman. Lockie for the Gold City Bulls coming at number 3 this morning. They've elevated the big fella up the order. It gets cracking here, ladies and gentlemen. There will be boundaries galore. Hits the ball very hard, long and far. Big shout out to Trev down the Mission Beach. Brenton's dad watching. Also to Ray Phelps. The Phelps family watching up in Cairns. And Andrew's grandma. She never misses a game, Lockie. A shout out to her. We really appreciate the Phelps grandparents for their genuine support every week. Really looking forward to the grand final this afternoon. Brenton Edwards coming in 3, Lockie. Good move here by the Gold City Bulls.
Yeah, mate, it certainly is. I think it's probably they've left their run maybe a little bit too late with Big Eddie, but you know he's still got a job to do here. He's got essentially 16 overs. He could stay out in the middle, so he really needs to knuckle down here. He's off to the Brisbane Premier League next week, I believe. Went for an absolute mozza, so all credit to him.
Yep.
1.4 million, I think he went for.
Sure did, Lockie.
Just bats that one to square point for a single. Teammates, Henry King and Brent Edwards, fellow teammates of mine as well. So they know each other's game pretty well. But this is what this Big Bash is all about, you know, having, you know, these old campaigners, especially someone like Sammy Lowry and, you know, guys like Henry King getting to play against these guys and bowl at them and face them when they're batting and stuff like that. So I love this concept, this tournament play.
Once again, bowling good lines here now, Henry. That top of off stump, nice and full, making the batsman play.
the end of the fourth over. Gold City Bulls, 1 for 26.
Looks like we're going to see the introduction of spin early as keeper Adam Zabala calls for his helmet. Jamie Hyatt, once again, he's been a fantastic performer for the Reldas Ringers. Very economical, consistently picking up a couple of wickets each innings. Good to see the part in today's games.
Yeah, these two go about it. Jamie Hyatt's bowled well through at the tournament. The French cut.
Jeez, Larry was in a bit of strife there. Watched it carefully. Big, thick inside edge.
It'd be good to see one of the batters try and take Jamie Hyatt on here instead of letting him get on top.
Yep.
Put the pressure back on the bowler.
Hyatt to Edwards. Punches on the back foot to Gully for the one. Now that's interesting field placing here, Gully. Right on the circle, Lockie. They're just punching it there for an easy single. Why wouldn't you bring him up in 10 metres, 12 metres there and take that doubt out? See Lowry using his feet to hide, getting down the wicket. Yeah, just giving away an early single there, aren't they?
Yeah. I think the old adage is, pick your fielder as well. The flat bats that one through cover for 2. Now, all due respect to Gaurav Patel, he's probably not the most athletic point they've seen. So that's just the batters knowing. They know there's probably going to be a single there. So the way he can fix that is, like I said, come in an extra couple of steps, really walking in hard, attacking the ball.
Jamie Hyatt, his first over down. None for 4.
After 5 overs, 1 for 30. Gold City Bulls.
5 overs down, the Gold City Bulls. 1 for 30, Lockie. 6 and over, starting here.
From the Lockie end.
Change of bowling once again. For the Reldas Ringers.
Definitely not Jack Freeman.
That's maybe no, it's not Toby. It's pretty sure it's
Hey, what's the bowler's name? Gara.
yeah. Gaurav Sharma. Gaurav Sharma is the new bowler from the southern end here for the Reldas Ringers. Right arm medium pacer.
Edwards straight down the ground.
Picks up 2. Splits the fieldsman. Mid off and mid on.
Yeah, looked like just caught the toe end of the bat there. Like enough to find the gap.
Brenton Edwards looking to attack here early on against Sharma. Watches it carefully. Game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash here between the Reldas Ringers and the Gold City Bulls. Edwards and Lowry at the crease for the Bulls. Sharma, the bowler for Reldas Ringers. Once again, he watches it closely. Edwards, let's go. Treading the fine line there, the bowler.
Yeah, he's pushing the ball across Edwards there. Oh.
Edwards looks to go long. He's going to get away with it. It's a high on the bat. Goes straight up, falls short of mid off. Very lucky there, Lockie. A little bit impatient there from Edwards.
Yeah, I think he tried to cross bat that one. As we mentioned yesterday, a lot of players you see try and take the ball well outside off stump, across onto the leg side. Don't think that one got up as high as he thought it was, and yeah, very lucky there. It found some space. So we see another dot ball to end the 6th over. Gold City Bulls 1 for 33. Edward carves that one out to a deep mid wicket for a single.
Very quiet in the field, the Reldas Ringers. Lowry just pushes it. Short third man for another run. The Gold City Bulls here. Currently in the 7th over. 1 for 35. Edwards on 6. Lowry on 12. He's in strife here. No, looks like he lost a glove in the process. Oh no, there's a wicketkeeper's glove there. Edwards, I thought he dropped his bat, actually, to be honest. I thought he was going to have to dive and use some big long levers to slide his arms in. Jamie Hyatt to Lowry. Reverse sweeps. And he's pierced the gap. And he will pick up not quite 4 runs. Just short. Millimetres off the rope, Blocky. And they pick up 3 runs. Sammy Lowry needs a little bit more mashed potato with his steak to reach the boundary there. Jamie Hyatt to Edwards. Looks to go long. They scamper through once more. Did he get a bit of bat to that?
Yeah, just
He
nicked
did,
it over
yeah.
the keeper's head.
Bat onto the pad, and like you said, lollipopped over the keeper's head.
It's good intent though. It's sort of
Absolutely,
something
mate.
that's been lacking in the Gold City Bulls, I feel, throughout the tournament. It's good over there by the Gold City Bulls. 8 off it.
1 for 41.
1 for 41 after 7 overs. So no Jared Kamer for the Reldas Ringers today, so that Might let Kyadami get some overs, the leg spinner.
Gaurav Sharma will continue from the southern end here for the Reldas Ringers. Yeah, I think unfortunately Jared picked up a little strain or an injury yesterday, mate. We wish him well. Hope he recovers quickly. Sharma Tilauri here. Punches on the back foot. It's a wide of cover. It's going to pick up 2. Starting to look comfortable at the crease, Sammy Lowry. Quickly goes to 18 now of 20 balls. Lowry just takes the 1.
So even with this field placing, you've got 5 guys on the leg side to both left-handers and only 4 on the offside. As we see a change coming now, bringing one of them fielders over. Just with the angle that he's bowling it across the lefties, I'd definitely consider bringing either 1 or 2 guys over, as the bowler's just done then, brought one over. See that one flick down to third man for a single.
Yeah, I just really would like to see the Reldas Ringers like you just attack a touch more. Yeah, put a little bit of pressure back on the Gold City Bulls here. They're cruising through at the moment. 1 for 45 in their 8th over. So, yeah, I just like to see them attack a touch more and just try and build some pressure through the middle of this innings. Lowry goes aerial, but he's found space between gully and point. Once again, picks up another boundary. 4 runs, and he takes his total to 23 himself.
He's definitely not bowling to his field here. Short and wide outside off stump to a pretty, they've got 2 guys back on the leg side. See another one punched out to square leg for a single.
Brings up the 50. The Gold City Bulls, 1 for 50.
4 for 34 off 7.
Edwards takes an easy single there. Finish the over. 8 down now, 1 for 51.
Balls on 1 for 51 off 8. Sorry.
Just a score update in the other game. Wildcats versus the EV2 Lions. Wildcats batting 4 for 34 after 7.
A little bit of a mini collapse at the top of the order there for the Wildcats. And the warm-up game to the grand final this afternoon. Jamie Hyatt will continue here, Lockie. 2 overs, none for 12 for the Reldas Ringers. He's bowling to Brenton Edwards of the Gold City Bulls. Lowry on strike. Once again on the back foot for a dot ball.
Sammy Lowry sweeps that to mid wicket for a single. 1 for 53, Gold City Bulls.
Big swing and a miss there from Edwards. Looking to go long off Hyatt. Tidy keeping again once by Adam Zabala.
Yep, Adam Zabala whipped the bars off there nice and quick.
Being the best keeper by a country mile in this competition.
You see Big Bird's a bit top heavy there, so
Yep. We'll be disappointed there, Lockie. Didn't pounce on that shorter one.
yeah, just fired in a little bit quicker there from Jamie Hyatt. Nine overs gone, 1 for 53. Jamie Hyatt, 3 overs down, none for 14.
3 off 9.
All that stuff. Zach Adami got caught. I think Kai's injured, isn't he? Another change in the bowling. You talked about it early on, Lockie. Young Zach Adami coming on from the southern end here.
Toby Woodbury coming on.
Whoops, sorry. Got it wrong. They look very similar, young Zach and Toby. Sincere apologies, young Toby Woodbury. A little bit spin happy we are at the moment. Bonus Semi-Larry here. 9 overs down. 1 for 53. Jeez, he's on the second pitch there. A bit of a loosener. Triple S fly over a little bit later. Background, go over the top. Our ADF counterparts. Semi-Lowry on strike here to Toby Woodbury. In this game 12. Walks down the wicket, Lowry. Game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. On strike here facing Woodbury. Just rolls his wrists over that. Turns it out to back with a square leg for 2 runs.
I wonder if it would be worth Zabala coming up to the stumps for Toby Woodbury. Sorry, Toby Woodbury. Just to give the batter something else to think about.
Edwards watchfully guides it to the deep gully on the circle there for 1.
Sammy Lowry, 26 off 26. Brent Edwards, 14 off 18. Woodbury to Lowry.
Very well bowled there. Shoring him up nice and full and straight. Very quiet in the outfield, isn't it, Lockie? Woodbury to Lowry. On the back foot. Punches it backward of cover.
Really good running between the wickets from these two. Experienced campaigners.
Yep.
Queensland country teammates from the past. Larry clips that one off the toes.
Sammy Collingwood in the field for the Ringers. End of 10 overs. The Gold City Bulls, 1 for 61. That's a fair start, Lockie, at the halfway point of this innings. We're quite happy with that, the Gold City Bulls.
Yeah, best start to their tournament so far.
Yep.
So as we mentioned, 2 experienced campaigners out there. They'll be looking to take this deep into the innings.
Work out at 6.1 per over. Going back to using a calculator.
And if these guys are still out there with a few overs to go, should expect some fireworks.
Amy Hyde just gets it past Sammy Lowry down the leg side there for no run.
Yeah, Jamie Hite bowling out his 4 overs. Will bowl out his 4 overs.
None for 14 at the moment. You've seen a few French cuts this morning, Lockie. Really have. Using all parts of the projected field, the Gold City Bulls, to get their runs this morning. Edwards on strike. You reckon he'll chase him here, Lockie?
I think so.
Yep. There he goes. We spoke about it.
It'll take some catching.
He's got it high. Fieldsman underneath it. I think he's misjudged it there. And he scrapes through for the 1.
Yeah, misjudged it
Sibin
at the
Selvin
end.
out there for the Ringers.
It went very high, but probably expected to be taken. Samuel Arrow punches that through the covers. Well fielded out there. Come back for the 2.
A little bit heavier today, the outfield. This grass a little bit thicker. Probably pick up a little bit of the pace as the day goes on. High to Lowry. On the back foot, just jams him up for no run.
Jamie Hite, this is probably the most runs he's gone for in the tournament, and we're only talking 18 so far. So it's still a very good bowling performance. As Lowry cuts that one off middle stump for a single. And a Jamie Hite's 4th over. None for 19. Really did a job for his skipper there, Spelt.
He certainly has, Lockie. He's been fantastic for the Reldas Ringers. One of their best players, without a doubt, Jamie Hite. Not just with the ball, also pretty consistent with the bat in the middle order. But yeah, been very good. As Toby Woodbury will continue from the southern end here at Gill Park, the home of Wanderers Cricket Club in Townsville. And it's game 12, the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. We give another major shout out to the major sponsor in the Mendi Group. We thank you for your generous contribution and ongoing support. We're in season 3 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Woodbury to Lowry. Wide of off stump, wide is called. Reldas Ringers here in the field after the Gold City Bulls elected to bat first. One for 66 at the moment. Lowry gets down on one knee and punches through covers. Won't go the distance. They pick up 2 more runs to the total.
Quickly on the other ground, the Wildcats were 6 for 41 off 9.4.
Quick game over there.
Score update on the other game. Wildcats are 6 for 41.
Must be in a hurry to get to lunch early, Lockie.
Must be saving themselves for the grand final.
Yep.
So
Lowry, once
punches
again.
that one down.
It's a lovely cricket shot. Young Henry King, the boundary rider there for the Reldas Raiders. Reldas Raiders. Sorry, Reldas Ringers.
Been a
Whoops.
long 3 weeks, Phil.
A little bit tongue twisted. I was thinking about the Canberra Raiders from the NRL, Lockie. Edwards on strike. Goes straight, long. That's in the car park. He has cleared the fence. Kaboom goes Brenton Edwards. He goes long, straight over mid-on. He lights it up for the first 6 of the day. Brenton Edwards been waiting for this, Lockie. Let's hope he gets cracking here. He's been building nicely. It's a handy little partnership here from Lowry and Edwards. Up to 50, I believe, now.
Hit 50 on the nose.
Wide ball is called.
So 11 runs off this over so far.
Gold City Bulls quickly gone to 1 for 76.
Come back, beats the outside edge. Edwards is back there. He tried to glide that one down through to third man.
We need a little commentary ads. Edwards on strike here to Toby Woodbury. Full outside off stump. Playing a miss. One ball remains in this expensive over. Oh, someone's hit a 6 over there. Nice shot from Edwards on the back foot. Conventional square cut. Picks up another 2. 13 runs off the over, Lockie.
1 for 79.
12 overs down now. Gold City Bulls 1 for 79 in this game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash.
12 overs gone.
So we see Digaj Batari coming on the bowl from the non-spiller end.
Semi-Larry be on strike. Currently 36, not out of 36 balls. Semi-Larry. Edwards 23 of 23. Both striking at 100 at the moment. Batari bowling the Lowry. Austin full and straight. Good start there from the medium pacer. Just the one. Brings Edwards back on strike. The big hitting left-hander. Starting to find his feet out in the middle now.
So we see Edwards just punch that one down to mid-off for a single. 1 for 81, Gold City Bulls. Partnership of 54. Sean dabs that one into the square leg for another single. Probably one of the biggest partnerships we've seen in the tournament so far.
Yep.
Spell.
Sure is, Lockie. Edwards hits that ball hard, cover. They'll scamper through for one.
Good
They
over
batted
so
really
far.
well, Sammy Lowry and Brett Edwards together. Played some nice little cricket shots, manoeuvring the ball to all parts of the field. Consistently ticking over the run rate here. As we see Lowry once again works for another one.
Yeah, good over
Score is 1 for
there. Only 5 off it.
Off 38.
1 for 84 after 13 overs.
In a really good position, hit that 130 mark, 140 mark this morning, Aaron. This is game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash between the Gold City Bulls, who won the toss, elected to bat first, and the Reldas Ringers. We sincerely thank all our viewers who are tuning in this morning. Really appreciate your support out there, guys. Thank you very much. It means a lot. And the Mendi Group, our major sponsor, thank you for your generous contribution to season 3 of the Mendi Tropical. Chris Gartrell is a new bowler for the Reldas Ringers from the southern end. He'll be bowling to Sam Lowry.
See Gartrell, the big windmill.
Yep.
Gets that through for a dot ball. First time we've seen him bowl in the tournament.
Yep.
2 spiller. So he hits that one just backward a point for a single. 1 for 85. Gold City Bulls. A bit of intimidating bowling there.
Deceives Edwards with a bit of slow, short stuff.
Beat him with lack of pace there, I think.
Yep, absolutely. Edwards charges him, hits him through covers to pick up young Henry King coming around for mid-off. Pick up 2 runs. Brilliant throw from the boundary. Young Henry from the Rovers Cricket Club in Cairns, playing in his first Mendi Tropical Big Bash here in Townsville. Edwards on strike. Gartrell, the bowler, is short. Pulls him to mid-wicket for another 2 runs for Edwards. Takes himself to 29 now. Or Semi Lowry looking very good down the other end on 40. Oh, he's got that. He's absolutely creamed it. Tell you what, that's good fielding there from young Zach Adami. Got him on the half volley using his body first there. And he gets one for a cracking shot.
Into the over 1 for 90 after 14.
1 for 90 now. 14 overs down for the Gold City Bulls.
On the other ground, the
Score update at the other ground. Wildcats are 7 for 62 after 12. You see Edward advance. Punches along the ground to mid-on for a single.
We might see Lowry and Edwards start to go a little bit harder here, Lockie. 6 overs remain in this game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash. Oh, I've got a funny story to tell you too. I just remembered. You'll like it. Shake that. Edwards, if you're looking to hit straight here again. There he goes. Upish. Wide of Gully once again. And pick up 2 runs. He goes into the 30s now. Brenton. Partnership quickly up to 67. Very solid here from the Gold City Bulls. Question here for you, Lockie. Have the Gold City Bulls missed the boat a little bit in this competition games, not batting Edwards at 3 maybe? And obviously Semi Lowry's class at the top of the order as well in the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, as we mentioned, not having Lowry for the first 2 weeks of the tournament didn't help. He obviously brings a lot of stability to the top order. Yeah, I think so. I think after 1 or 2 games, I think the key in T20 cricket, especially if you're batting, is to get off to a good start while the field's up, get used to the new ball.
A little mix up in the field. Edwards finds the boundary once again for the Gold City Bulls. 15 overs down. And that brings up the 100, Lockie. 1 for 100. Edwards now quickly advances to 38 of 33 balls, while Semi Lowry's 42 of 44 balls. Partnership of 73 at the moment. 1 for 100 after 15 overs, the Bulls. Lowry punches for 1 there, the gully once again.
I think we'll see Edwards be a bit more aggressive now. Again, just that.
That was an indifferent shot. A wild slash, really.
Gold City Bulls still have some big hitting left in the sheds.
They certainly do. Adam Truan sitting over there.
Sean
the Menga.
Kerner. Yeah, Kerner.
Yep. Gartrell to Edwards here. Edwards advances down the wicket. Flat bats it.
Dropped him.
And young Zach Adami cannot hang on to it out there. Unfortunately, He spills the beans there for the Reldas Ringers. Just the one for Lowry.
Control to Edwards. Edwards
He's
rocks,
got hold of that.
hits the gap, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Straight into Ringers, dugout.
4 runs.
Advances down the wicket, Brenton Edwards. He moves himself into the 40s now. 43 of 36 balls. Semi Lowry, 44 of 46 balls.
Yeah, 1 for 107. Partnership of 80 now.
Oh, once again, a little bit shorter from Guttrell. Swing and a miss from Edwards. 16 overs down. One.
Four overs to go. Do you think Sammy Lowry will just play the supportive role now? Just keep nudging him around?
Yeah, I think so, Lockie. I really do. See a change in the bowling. Young Henry King coming back on from the northern end for the Reldas Ringers here. Yeah, I do, mate. I think Semi.
He'll try and bat through.
Yeah, he'll look to bat through to the 20th over. He's consistently busy out there, turning ones into twos and picks up the odd boundary as well. So I think he'll just continue to turn the strike over. And Edwards has shown his intent now to really chase after the Ringers bowling attack here. And I think it's a very good combination. King to Lowry. Lowry works it off his hips as we just spoke. Just for the one. He's bowled really well today, young Henry King. Bowling some good lines, some good pace. Only 16 years old. Playing in this Mendi Tropical Big Bash for Reldas Ringers, the young fast bowler from the Rovers Cricket Club in Cairns.
Yeah, Henry would like to get Edwards here.
Certainly would.
I reckon he might give him a little bit of a cheeky send-off as well.
Brenton does a lot of mentoring with young Henry. Well bowled. Right up on his toes. Edwards looking to hit that long and straight. But pretty hard to hit him off your toes. Brenton Edwards supported today in the crowd by a good mate of his and Chris Walker, the Queensland State of Origin legend, getting around, walks around. What? See if he wants to come on and sponsor.
Gold City Bulls, 1 for 109. Just 2 runs off this over so far. Full.
Larry charges. Just the one. Just punches out the deep mid wicket on the boundary. I had a look over to me left over here, Lockie. Old Bushy dancing to the music over there. Old Pete enjoying it. Edwards charges Henry King too fast for him, straight through the keeper.
Yeah, well bowled. Seen him coming down there, just pushed a little bit wider.
He's done a tremendous job, the great man Peter Bush, leading the way for the North Queensland Cricket Association. Him and his fantastic volunteers. We're at game 12, the last prelim game of the season 3, Mendi Tropical Big Bash. King to Edwards, wraps him on the pads. Direct hit. Ooh. Scampers through for a leg by. Very good over from the young paceman.
One for 111 after 7 innings.
3 overs remain, only 18 balls. Gold City Bulls, 1 for 111 off 17 overs.
On the other ground, Wild
Sammy Collingwood, the big fast bowler, returns from the southern. Bowling to Edwards. This will be a good battle, Lockie. Real
We see a fantastic to an end by Brenton Edwards. 56 runs.
Absolutely batted really well, didn't he?
Brings Adam Truant to the crease. Brenton Edwards, Sammy Lowry, 104-run partnership.
Adam Truant was last few balls with it.
Yeah, this would have to be the highest score of the tournament so far.
Yeah, it is, mate. I think 128 was the previous highest score. 153 is the Mendi Tropical Big Bash record for the most runs in an innings from season 1. Bowling Truant. On a hat trick, Lockie. For the Reldas Ringers and young Henry King of the Rose Cricket Club in Cairns.
Yeah, Adam Truant just trying to play that one off the back foot. Straight through, top of off stump. Bowling by the young fella. That brings Sean Kerner face the hat-trick ball. Here we are, King on a hat-trick.
Charging in.
Yeah, missed opportunity there. Could have ended up with 4 for.
Balls are 3 for 137. 1 over to go.
Straight through the hands of Jamie Hyatt down there. Sort of summed up the this tournament so far, hasn't it, Spill?
Yeah, mate, I don't want to be too critical, but you need to take your catches in the outfield, and certainly makes a big. Sammy Collingwood will finish off ringers. He's bowling the Sean. There is. It's working on that. I know it's been a bit patchy this morning. It's just a signal. Dot ball there to Sammy Collingwood.
Three for 137, Gold City Bulls.
Perhaps Kerno on the pads there. Big effort there from Sammy Collingwood, charging through himself, fielding off his own bowling.
Three for 137, Gold City Bulls.
Sam Collingwood, 4 balls remain in this game 12 of the Mendi Tropical Big Bash in the first innings from the Gold City Bulls. Lowry on strike. Currently 60 not out. The highest total by a batsman this tournament as well. Collie fences down the wicket, flicks it off his toes.